Hello, everyone. My name is Stephen Mirante, and I'm the Vice President of Strategic Relations here at LineWise by Qoria. It is my pleasure to be taking you through our Monitor program today, which is our 24/7 digital student threat detection platform. And as a parent, it's one of our most impactful and emotional programs we offer. My goal today is to provide you with the information on not only how we are providing some of the most advanced digital safety monitoring capabilities, but more importantly, how we are saving lives and impacting the communities with such positive change. A couple things to share before we do jump in. Our key takeaways about our Monitor program is number one, we have 24/7 human moderators looking at every medium to high level risk to ensure that we are eliminating these false risks for our schools so they don't become overwhelmed and not wanting to use the program. But more importantly, the ability to provide a phone call to a school contact in the need that there is an imminent threat to life. Number two is actually on how we're capturing and analyzing data with our endpoint approach. This is crucial because it allows Monitor to capture and analyze every input entered by an individual anywhere on the device versus so many others in our space only able to detect risks when their user is actually in directories such as Google and Microsoft. First, I'm going to put you right into the driver's seat of a school safety contact and how they would receive and view alerts. I'll finish by taking you through our student safety audit and is how we are able to inform our schools of the potential constant day-to-day threats happening while our kids are at school, at home, and everywhere in between. So let's jump in. This is our easy to understand dashboard where all of the events will take place and be logged. But this is also how easy it is for a user to come in and identify that there has been a threat. This level 5, for example, the school would have already received a phone call because it was life-threatening, but now they can quickly jump in, view the notation from our human moderator, and see exactly how this threat originated all the way from start to finish. In this case, to point out, since we're identifying the entire screen, we're able to not worry about having misspells or even Google searches. Most other platforms are not even looking inside the search bar. But more importantly, as I mentioned, this was misspelled. The reason that we caught it is because we detect exactly where this end user landed and recognize that it's a self-harm website. The human moderator would then jump in and to action and analyze what that student is potentially doing next. The next crucial part about this is that we're actually logging and identifying as this email is being drafted by a user. Unfortunately, so many different programs that say they do scanning of emails only would see this threat if that user decided to send it. Now, of course, we always hope our users have change of hearts, but if they were to delete this and trash this, they would never know it occurred. But because we're identifying and logging every action, every step of the way behind this as it's being created, we're able to detect, log, and upload this data so that the schools have every evidential information to intervene appropriately. When I mentioned also when we talk about the ability to go beyond just the directories of normal Google and Microsoft, that I did want to point out very quickly that we're able to see within software programs, applications, chat rooms, you name it. This is crucial as many students and even adults, they know they're potentially being monitored, so they're going to try to figure out where they can go beyond without being detected. This is putting the schools right in front, especially on that digitally owned device, to make sure that they are fully covered and being able to see all the threats as they come about. Now, next, as I mentioned, I want to take you through the student safety audit, which is the crucial way of informing our districts of the need of Monitor. This allows us to put Monitor in place in a very silent mode, but then run it for 2 weeks to 30 days and show the district staff, the school staff, on how many students we moderated during that time. How many events did we actually capture? How many events did they have over a certain level? Because you and I both know once schools see this evidence, it's very hard for them to say no. But we go beyond just the data. We go beyond and we drill down with them and show them that where these risks are actually happening. They're not happening in Microsoft. They're not happening in Google. They're happening in third-party applications, and we're able to pick those up and also provide them with some recommendations with our other programs as well. But lastly, going beyond just the data, we're able to provide pertinent information to the school so they can make change and impact change the best of their ability. By giving them the understanding of when these threats are most occurring by day, but more impactfully by hour, allows the district and school to again make change within their connectivity rules to deter these risks and really kind of level these off. I really appreciate your time today and thank you very much. The last thing I'd want to want to share with you again as a parent is that we continually hear stories from our districts. But even just a week and a half ago, I received a phone call from a school thanking me for just having Monitor in place, because over the weekend they were actually able to save a life because the student was found chatting with another individual about harming themselves within a third-party application. And that definitely warms my heart, and really appreciate you choosing to be on this journey with us. Thank you.